Greetings, music lovers. How are you doing? Welcome to Full Record Jacket with Phil and Ben. And we are still stuck in the 1990s. Oh, yes.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, now we did, if you've watched this channel before, you will be well aware that over the last nearly 12 months, we've been going through month by month each year of the 1990s and picking our three personal favourite albums from each year. We've now got a shortlist of 60 albums that we chose, and
Yeah.
we've got to narrow this down because it's too big, quite frankly.
It's massive, is all I'm saying, Phil. I'm just going to go in and bring the list up, if I can find it, that is. But I can't remember my 1990. Oh, I do remember my 1990 list. So, what did you have? Oh, yeah. I see. Yeah. This is. So what we're going to do? We're going to nail it down to one each. That will give us 24. And then if we add Sam's in, that gives us 26. And then I think whatever we need.
We can put some bonus ones in to make it 32 and have a knockout from 32 items. Is that what we're going to do? We're going to do it that way.
That's what we can do, yeah.
And I must say thank you to Tony, who watches regularly, who came up with the idea that we should pare it down. And I think that's a very good idea.
Yeah,
so,
thank you, Tony.
So let's start
I didn't know you had friends, Phil.
One or two, occasionally, yeah. So let's start in 1990. So you got to pick your favourite of these three.
Yeah,
You'll be able to go back and pick, a handful of other ones, but you've got to pick your one of the year. That's your number one. So you got Tribe Called Quest, People's Instinctive Travels, and the Paths of Rhythm, MC Hammer, Please Hammer, Don't Hurt 'Em, and Betty Boo and Boo Mania.
The one disappointment about doing this way is that you aren't going to have to listen to MC Hammer unless I put it through now. So if you just bear with me 1 second, Phil. I really like the Betty Boo album. I don't think, even though I really, really want to put MC Hammer through.
What if I just promise that I will listen to the MC Hammer? If not at any time, I'll do it over the Christmas holiday.
What, even if I don't? But I could put it through as a wild card.
You could do. You really want me to listen to the whole album?
Yeah, because I had to. Do you know what? I can't believe it was January. I was in the gym listening to that album.
It was.
That's mad. Where has the year gone? To be fair, if I'm being brutally honest, it is between the Betty Boo album and the Tribe Called Quest. I think the Tribe Called Quest album is very much a groundbreaking hip hop album.
It is highly regarded. I know it's highly
regarded. It's got some jazz jazz beats in it, which I quite like. It's humorous. I do like it. I do like it. I mean, is it the first track, Bonita Apple Bum? Is it? That's kind of like a very cool jazzy feel to it.
Yeah.
Then obviously you've got Can I Kick It, which is obviously the song that everybody knows off of that album. Yes, you definitely can.
Yeah.
I say it's definitely between those two because I did enjoy the MC Hammer album. I did really quite enjoy it, but I don't know if it's... I think I said at the time I enjoyed it because it reminded me of a period in my life, and I remember getting it on tape. Do you know where I originally got that album from?
I don't know. Where did you originally get it from?
I found the tape on the... It was just lying in an alley or something somewhere. Yeah. And I remember the cover being all rain damaged and getting it home, and it Yeah, and that's where I remember copying it for. Remember, we used to copy tapes.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I am kind of torn on my three choices because they all mean something different.
There's
But
Betty Boo. There's Betty Boo with
yeah, and the
Madonna.
fact that
She nearly signed. She was offered a deal to sign to Madonna's label, wasn't she? Then her
she
mum
would have
got
been the
ill.
first artist on Maverick.
Yeah, that's right.
So,
So,
I my 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 heart says MC Hammer. My head says Tribe Called Quest. And
what
other
part of you
bits of
saying
it.
Betty Boo?
Yeah. But the Betty Boo album's really good as well. It's completely different to what I thought it was going to be. But the one thing with the Betty Boo album is, well, I suppose the Tribe. MC Hammer album is the only album that I actually did listen to properly at the time and didn't find it retrospectively. But I think it's going to have to be a Tribe Called Quest. I think that's what's going through for my 1990.
Okay, so you're putting a Tribe Called Quest through. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm putting Tribe Called Quest through.
I'll write it on here. We'll tick it on here that you're doing that one.
Yeah, Tribe Called Quest. I'm putting Tribe Called Quest through, even though MC Hammer and Betty Boo should have gone through as well. But they made it this far, Phil. They made it into my top
They
three.
could be your wild cards.
Yeah.
Can I ask you something? Can you hear a noise? Can you hear like a scraping noise?
What, coming from your end?
No, well, I hear it coming from your end, but I don't know whether
It might have been somebody had just come, some partner had just come into the living room.
It sounds
say
like
goodbye.
It sounds close. No, it sounds like it's near your microphone. It sounds like it's something that's scraping your microphone.
Well, I'm the only one near it.
Maybe it's a bit of interference. We do
What about
this
now?
just vaguely, yeah. You haven't got a very fast upload speed. I can see you quite blurrily on my screen, but when we download the files back, you will be in normal vision.
If you turned the light on, you look all lit up all of a sudden.
I only just had it on the same the whole time.
Ah.
I haven't changed it. I've tipped it down there. I don't know whether I look any. Well, I never look any good on the light. So I'm going to choose mine from 1990.
Yeah. What was yours again? What was?
So we had Neil Young with Crazy Horse, Ragged Glory. I had Goo by Sonic Youth, and I had The Rhythm of the Saints by Paul Simon.
Well, I only own one of those albums.
Now I'm gonna. Oh, it's a difficult one. I think I'm gonna have to. I'm going to go with the one that I have genuinely listened to the most out of these.
Can I guess?
Go on then. Guess.
Part of me thinks it's Neil Young, but I'm going to say Paul Simon, Rhythm of the Saints.
I think it's Neil Young. I think I've had him on I've had that on a lot more. So I think it's got to be him. So Neil Young and Crazy Horse, Ragged Glory is going through. Right, 91.
91.
Do you remember what you had?
I do. I had St. Etienne, Foxbase, Alpha, De La Soul, and De La Soul is Dead, and Primal Scream, Screamadelica, which is a real hard three because I really enjoyed the St. Etienne album. I've always had a slight soft spot for St. Etienne since I heard back in 1995 that she's on the phone and she wants to go home. Remember that song?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, so, and I really enjoyed the Screamadelica album as well. But I think I said at the time, this was the first time I'd listened to the album fully. And it is a masterpiece. It is really, really good. But I really love the De La Soul is Dead album. Because I like De La Soul, is it Feet, High and Rising
Yeah,
from '89, which
yeah.
is a great album. In fact, it's probably, I've got a yellow album next to me here. Is this it? No, that's a completely different album. But yeah, oh, these are three really good ones, Philster. I don't know.
What you're
I
going
don't
with?
know. Yeah, I really don't know. I know which one you would go. I think you would go for the Primal Scream one, wouldn't you?
I would, yeah.
It's a little bit of me that wants to go for the Primal Scream album, but wants to be slightly different as well, and wants to go for Foxface, Alpha, or some Etienne. I've got a note here, Phil, from my mum, and it says, can I read it to you? It says, "Dear Mr. Philip Smith, Ben can't make a choice at the moment because he's forgotten his plimsolls. Please excuse him for making this choice. Kind regards, Ms. L. Fuller."
Okay.
So,
Well,
yeah.
you can be excused while I think of mine. So, 91, I've got U2, Achtung Baby.
Yeah.
I've got Prince with Diamonds and Pearls, and I went for the full Guns N' Roses She's Your
Roses.
Illusion 1 and 2. If I have to pick only one of those,
Acton Baby.
I think, yeah, I'm going to go with Achtung Baby. I'm going to. One of the others may make it through with a wild card, but I think I'm going to put that as the. I think that would be the most popular choice as well. I know that lots of people
I
hate. I know people hate U2, but some people still do like them. So I think I would be. I think I might win the popularity contest with that. So what are you going with? Saint Etienne, De La Soul, or Primal Scream?
I am going for Primal Scream.
Wow, I must admit I didn't think that would. I didn't think that would happen. I thought you were going to go for one of the others.
I was going to go De La Soul is Dead.
Yeah.
In fact, I've gone for Primal Scream just for the sake of the fact that it is a really great indie album, and I did really enjoy it. And the other two are really good. Oh,
It is a classic album, though. It is still a good album.
I'm going to go Primal Scream.
Yeah.
I'm going Primal Scream. I'm going to hang on to my indie roots, and
You retain some credibility.
I'm going to obtain some credibility. Apart from probably with those massive swathe of viewers that we've got from the hip hop scene who probably wanted me to go for De La Soul, but I am going to go for Primal Scream.
So those are the first 2 years of the 90s. Do you want to do another year, or do you want to save it for another show? What do you want to
We'll
do?
save it for another show, Philster. I think snippets are good.
Snippets are good. So there you go, viewer.
Yeah.
Those are the first choices from the 90s. Ben has gone with The Tribe Called Quest. I went with Neil Young for 1990. We've got Screamadelica from Primal Scream and U2's Achtung Baby. Those are four quite highly regarded albums, really, with the old critics as well, aren't they? So
Yeah.
we haven't done badly there. We're still cool for now, Ben. For now,
Well, it could change
could
as we
do.
go through the years, Philster.
Okay, join us for another 2 years. We'll be back. Thanks for watching.